Another edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match reaction. If you haven't worked this out yet, we do this on midweek games to save us a big long journey back to our old home. Yeah. Boys, that wasn't pretty tonight.
I think the performance was actually worse than the 5-0 tonight. There was just no... We only started really closing down last 5 minutes.
I was going to say it's a bit of an improvement because we only conceded 4 tonight.
Yeah, but the performance was worse in my opinion.
Can you wait? Can you wait till I...
Okay, sorry mate. We'll carry.
Angry, don't. No, it was. I mean, we were sitting there like it was just embarrassing. It was embarrassing. It was like I thought it's not going to be like the FA Cup game. I mean, that's probably the best team we could field, and they tore us apart. They was walking around us like kids in a playground. It was an.
They were very good today. I've got to say that they was a very well drilled team. That looked like a Barcelona team.
I mean, when they broke, the pace was unreal. Like they were getting 5-6 players forward. It was like 6 on 4.
To be honest with you, I think I counted misplaced passes today. I think they misplaced 7.
We misplaced many and 4 led to goals.
The thing is, it's not even about how quick they are. It's how quick they move the ball. Like they're just knocking it about, and like you got Faguli spinning round like he's on a fairground. You got Obiang was poor today. Lanzini was poor today. Everyone was poor today. There wasn't an outstanding performance. Reed, he couldn't really do much. Font had a poor debut in my opinion. Not it wasn't his fault, but
they'd find space in Pavarotti's coffee, wouldn't they? You know what I mean?
I'm using that one. I'm having that.
Put that in your pocket for the Christmas.
Look, there's not a lot we can really say about the game. It was just an obliteration. But let's talk a little bit about the transfer window because I want to get some shit off my chest. How can you walk into a transfer window needing to strengthen and end up weaker?
Well, we didn't strengthen where we needed to strengthen.
Well, that's what I mean. We went into this needing a striker and a right back, and we signed a centre back and a left winger. Like I know we lost.
We needed the centre back because we lost Ogbonna.
Yeah. No, we needed the centre back, but the main thing we needed was a striker, and we've chased Hogan all transfer window, and the last day when we can get him, he ends up in the wrong claret and blue. He goes to the Villa in the Championship, and I'm thinking to myself, what's going on here? Like, did Bilic want him? Was it the board that wanted him?
How can you scout someone for that long? Right, I don't mean this like I might sound stupid. How can you scout someone for that long, and then decide on the last day you don't want him? It's a bit too convenient for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll say like the Payet thing was done really late in the day.
Hey, great. I called that from day dot, mate. The day he come out and said on the 12th of January, the day he come out and said I don't want to play with this club no more, and they were saying, oh no, like we don't want to sell him, we won't sell him. I said to you and I said to you, I said they'll sell him on the last day, so there's no time to spend the money. Right? Where's all the money gone? I really want to know where has all the money gone.
They still had time to sign Hogan. They still had time. He plays in Brentford. He's not a million miles away. They've been scouting him all this transfer window, and then they come out and say we're not interested. I mean, I see us linked with players like Berbatov yesterday. I think, are we really getting that desperate? You know, it's an absolute joke. I mean, I know we'll have took anyone, but you know the way I see it, and he was in the crowd tonight. He's in the director's box, Mancini. I think that they're not letting Bilic spend no money because he's out, Mancini's in, and they're going to give him a lot of money to spend in the summer. That's my opinion, and I think Bilic is gone.
And I mean, there's been tweets as well, isn't there, saying, "Oh well, it was the manager's decision" and all that, sort of putting the blame on,
putting his head on the chopping block. I think.
Yeah.
That's me personally. I'm sick to death of it. Like as I said, I'm going to say this one thing because the transfer window's done now. Yeah, there's nothing else we can say. We've said all we need to say from the summer to the transfer window. They still haven't put it right. I'm going to put my thoughts across there right now and say it still hasn't been sorted out, even though they've had all this time. You know, it's not like you don't. It's not one day transfer window. You don't build all this up to come on the last day on the 31st of January. Yeah, they've got a whole month, and not only that, they knew there was problems from July. They've got 7 months to fucking sort it out. Yeah. I mean, come on. It's just getting to a point now where it's mugging us off, to be quite honest with you. Like, as people have said today on social media, on the fan cam, sorry, the amount of time we just get mugged off by, you know, announcing our transfer business. They do it on purpose. They're not stupid people, right? They do it, but they do it on purpose, Gray, because they've got no intention of actually signing that player. They want to make it look like we're going to sign that player. They want to keep us coming to this stadium. They want to keep us buying the tickets. They've got no intention. Why scout Scott Hogan for a whole month and on the last day decide, no, I don't want him?
Well, look, when I spoke about that Mbaye Niang in my transfer roundup, Arsenal were linked with, Everton were linked with. 2 days later, he signed for Watford. Watford weren't even in it. That's how you do business. You just do it. You just get it done. Don't muck about and start coming out, putting on Twitter, we're going to sign it. Just do it. Just do the business. And that's where we muck up too much. We tell everyone what we're going to do. We're
purposely though.
Yeah, we're like going to war, but we're going to tell the enemy where we're going to fucking bomb them. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. You're just giving them. Honestly, like this club sometimes. It's. I mean, Mark Noble said this is not a circus no more. It is a circus. It is a circus. And then people will probably give us a bit of shit for that, but it is. This ain't right. 60 minutes, 3-0 down. People walking out. Half time, people walking out. Empty stadium. I've seen us be 4-0 down at home at the Bowling, still packed, because you had belief there. Here, there's no belief. There's no belief in there. We had City fans sitting around us. One had Sterling on the back of his shirt. What's that about? They're letting Man City fans walk around our home end. Like, you know, it's an absolute joke.
Don't happen at other grounds.
It wouldn't. And that's the club is like. I know we went to that meeting and you think, oh yeah, it's gonna get better and that, but I don't know what the board are doing at the moment. I don't think they know what they're doing. I think Bilic looks like a lost man once again.
He's operating with one hand tied behind his back at a minute, you know.
I didn't like Bilic's comments about Payet the other day when he come out and said he don't owe the fans nothing and he wished him well and all that, because 2 weeks ago he come out and he looked like a broken man because of Payet, and now he's sticking up for him. Like, what went on there, you know? Yeah. Did Bilic want to keep him, but the board let him out, but the board are making it out like it's Bilic that wanted him out? Like, you don't know.
What to believe, dear.
Well, I think they're doing that purposely, mate, so we don't know what to believe. End of the day, boys, we've got a Tonkin here tonight, and
we're not going to compete with these top teams as much as the board think we are. We're not. Last season we had a lucky season. We won. We've conceded 12 goals in 3 games against City this season. You know, 9 in the last 4 weeks. It's an absolute joke. But Southampton and West Brom are massive games now. We must win them games. They're the teams we need to beat. We can't be. We're not a top 6 club. We're not going to compete against them. Just because we've got this big stadium, don't mean like.
I think that's where they've gone down a little bit, because they think when they come here, I thought, yeah, that's it now. We're going to compete now because of this. This don't mean shit. This is concrete and fucking metal. Yeah. That's all it is.
The players that win your games.
Yeah, and if you're not willing to invest into a fucking squad. Well, how do you expect to win games? How can you go into a transfer window needing to strengthen and end up the fucking weakest, weaker than you were? It's a joke. It's an absolute fucking joke. How much time we got left on that camera? 8 minutes, all right.
Yeah, but who's the mob in Scotland? They play at Andon. They're in something like the 3rd division. So having a big stadium obviously doesn't bring you success, does it?
When you see clubs like Aston Villa going out and spending 15 million in the Championship, and we're scrounging around. Yes, we spent 18 million on Font and Snodgrass, but I'd rather have spent the fucking 18 million on a striker.
Because the thing is with them, right? They've learned their lesson, Aston Villa. They've done the same as us. Scrimped and scraped on signings, and what they done? Gone down to the Championship, and now they know they have to buy. If we're not careful, then what's that?
Nigel Rokoga.
Nigel. Yeah, if we're not careful, we're going to end up in trouble again.
Yeah, no, honestly, mate, we lose to Southampton and West Brom, we're back in it. Just when you think we're getting out of it, we go back in it. But do you know what? Look, we've got to rally round. We'll all be there on Southampton on Saturday. They're the games we've got to win. You know, the fans will be there behind the team once again. And I'm glad he took Carroll off tonight, because I think if Carroll would have stayed on, I think he was so wound up, he probably would have picked up another yellow, and we can't afford to lose him now. Look, we rally around Saturday. We just have to move on. But just think the last time we got a spanking, it was against Arsenal, and then we went on a good run. So hopefully now that gives them a kick up the arse again. If not, who knows?
It's a long way to go and watch another poor performance if we do.
That's not that long.
The thing is, like, you know,
trust me, I've been to Middlesbrough.
We'll still keep turning up every week. The fans will still keep turning up. So that's
Well,
what we do, isn't it?
To be honest with you, I'm going to draw the line now. Under the board stuff, I'm not going to mention anything more about the board. What I'm going to do is, and I think everyone should do, let's give them till the summer and see what they do in the summer. The same thing again in the summer. I don't think there's any way back for them.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I mean it's happening window after window.
Because we need the thing is, the players that are here now are here. There's no one else coming in. There's no one going out. So let's get behind the players. Make sure we're behind the players fully, which we always are. Let's be honest. And you know, hope for the best, and hope their ignorance don't end up costing us our place in the league. To be quite
The
honest.
thing is, we go Southampton and get a win. You forget about this tonight. You know, it's hard. You got the next few days of stewing on this, and it is a poor performance. We got just like the FA Cup game, mate. They made us look like it was men against boys out there.
I mean, the thing that what you've got to do, like you say, just forget this. It's done now. So just look ahead to the next game now. So forget it. It's gone.
You're only as good as your last game, so we've got a lot of improvements to do. A lot of improvements.
All right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm getting cold. Thanks very much for watching us on this edition of Post Match Reaction. Don't forget to go follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, Instagram, Snapchat, all the good stuff. Visit our website www.westhamfan.tv. New improvements. Dan's made some new improvements, and there's going to be more new improvements coming. So make sure you go and check that out. And one thing left to say, boys, come on, you ones.